Hello everybody and welcome to the vlog. Today we are in Ubud, Bali, and I am here at the monkey forest. Of course we have Kiersten here today.
Hi guys, I lost my voice.
Yeah, she lost her voice, so she's not feeling too good, but like I said, we are in Ubud, Bali. It's our first time here. We're very excited. We're starting it off at the sacred monkey forest, like I said, and we are just gonna explore, have a good day, and yeah, see where the day takes us. We're gonna start here at the monkey forest. Maybe we see a lot, maybe we don't, and then we're gonna move on and maybe get something to eat, see what Ubud's all about. I don't know. Let's go. Right now we can already see just walking in through the entrance here. It's very, very beautiful. Oh wow. And already we can see some monkeys over here. They say to be quite careful of the monkeys, not to make eye contact, try to feed them, different things like that. So we're gonna try to keep our distance today. Oh wow, the monkey carvings. So we're gonna try to make our way to the back of the facilities here because apparently there's some like traditional dance that goes on somewhere here on the grounds very, very soon here at 11. It's about 10:30 right now, so we're trying to make our way there, get a good spot, maybe get a good clip of it. That'd be sick.
Look at these guys right here. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Now, I'm a little scared of my bag being snatched. I know those guys look so nice and little, so I'm not the hunchback in Notre Dame here. I've got my bag underneath my top here because I've heard that they can snatch your bags, but they are, oh, he's a bigger guy. They are actually coming out here now. And over here we've got one just enjoying his meal. Oh, but he got spooked.
That's actually insane. They're just walking around. Like, if you're not paying attention, there's a high chance you might step on one on accident. But yeah, look at how gorgeous it is. Amazing. Let's continue on. Let's try to find that stage for the dance. Everyone's going the exact same direction, so I have to imagine that's where everyone's going right now. Look at these guys just sitting here eating their bananas. Plenty of warning signs. Don't take any food from the feeding area. Obviously, these monkeys aren't going to appreciate that. What magnificent creatures that definitely deserve to be respected. Oh, there's one being carried under his belly. Wow. Wow, guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The crowds here are insane. Like I said, it's already off season. It's early in the morning. But yeah, you can see hordes of more people, which is cool and fine, and everybody should be able to come here and enjoy it. But it seems to me that some people already like don't respect the monkeys, and that just calls for like kind of a bad time for other people. But they're super cute. I just watched a monkey steal some food from a little girl, so. Oh wow, definitely very gorgeous here. So from what I was reading online, this place is about 12 hectares or about 8 acres, and there's like 1,200 monkeys in this sanctuary. See this guy trying to eat some corn. It's so cute. Oh wow, those monkeys are like fighting in the trees. These monkeys are kind of bullies, huh?
Yeah. Well, when we were reading online, we also saw that they kind of nest or gather in 10 different groups. So I don't know if these are little turf wars between the monkeys or what, but they do kind of divide into 10 different groups. But we're going to keep pushing this way. We're trying to find, there should be a dance performance. I don't know if we're going to make it at this point. But let's see if we can.
Right here. We're here in the nothingness, and we need to be over here in the open stage.
I think this is the key, and we're here. I saw that first.
It's misleading, super misleading. But yeah, we need to make our way. We're really close, actually. We're right here. We need to make our way around. We've been in Bali for a couple days now, one of which we had to stay in our hotel room for because of Nepi, but yeah. If you don't know what Nepi is, it's a day of silence that Hindus practice in Bali. It's uniquely Balinese, and it requires you to stay inside and be quiet all day. But yeah, like I was saying, Nepi, we had to stay inside all day for that, and then other than that, we're staying in the Denpasar, I think, area of Bali, which is like super urban. It's really like a lot of traffic, no sidewalks, no nature feeling. So this is like super nice and welcoming, and yeah, exactly what I wanted to get out of Bali. So definitely highly recommend this already. And I don't know, does this look like a stage to you though?
I think maybe.
What time is it? It starts at 11.
Yeah.
It's 10:49, so.
They're announcing the performance right now. They're announcing the performance right now, so I think this is it.
Let's go see what these monkeys are doing over here. Again, I don't really want to get too close, especially since they're eating. There's like a ton of them over here. They might get competitive. That guy is huge. What do you think of the monkey sanctuary so far?
I mean, it's really beautiful. There's a lot of people. But when you kind of step away from that, it's so beautiful, so green, so peaceful. And the monkeys are actually really peaceful if you aren't like messing with them the way you're not supposed to. So it's really nice.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like they kind of mind their own unless you're like right up in their business. Oh, there's a little baby monkey in the tree. But yeah, if you leave the monkeys alone, it kind of seems like they leave you alone for the most part. As long as you don't have food, keep your distance. This guy's just hacking up food and throwing it. He's got a giant machete just whacking at his hand. Throws it. Wow. That's insane, actually. But yeah, I can't imagine that this... I really don't think that this is the stage, Kiersten. Because if you look down here, there's like signs in the grass. I don't know. It looks like an auditorium, but it's not. Maybe...
Let me ask this guy.
Yeah, if you can get close enough.
Excuse me?
Up.
Further? Okay.
He said up. I'm finding it like really difficult to know where to go here. Even with the map, it seems rather confusing. We got a little cafe here. We might have to come back, and they have a gate so the monkeys don't get in. I love that. But yeah, there's a lot of people in there. I could definitely use a coffee right now. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Wait, Tyler, come back. You were so focused, you almost stepped on him. Oh, do you see him? The little lizard guy there. I just had to share. We've seen some really cool lizards, but not today. So there's your little lizard sneak peek there. But let's find that performance.
They said it's up here, which is where we just were. There were mats and everything all over the place, but let's check it out. Let's see if we can get a clip of the dance. This is definitely where they're setting up to do a dance. Got all these people waiting. Got some incense lit there. Looks like some drums. We got this cool guy back here. I don't know what he's called, but wow. Yeah, this should be good. 120,000 per ticket. Sorry, you get this view. You get all the monkeys. That dance was honestly really cool too. I'm not gonna lie. It tells like a story about a king that gets turned into a frog who a princess still marries even though he looks like a frog. That's kind of the gist I was getting from it, but it was really cool, really different to see. Something I really like about visiting other cultures is seeing that type of stuff. But yeah, the main attraction here is the monkeys. However, there are temples here on this grounds, and I do want to go see the temples and see if there's monkeys on the temples. But yeah, this little viewing area here is probably one of the better spots that I've seen inside the Monkey Forest Sanctuary to really just sit down and watch the monkeys. I've seen people get their bags smashed. I've seen people get little monkey riders on their shoulders, and yeah, it's just a really cool area to get up close and personal with the monkeys.
Hello, buddy.
That's so cool.
That was on cue, honestly. Not a paid actor.
Hey, buddy. They are not shy. They definitely are used to people, and they will come right up to you. Now, this sign does say Conservation Forest is this way. And then the main temple is actually this way. We've been this way, so I didn't see it, but maybe we should go find it.
Yeah. What's down this way, though, too?
The Conservation Forest.
Oh.
So maybe we'll go this way, actually, first, and then when we go to exit, we'll see the main temple.
Oh, my gosh. What a nice little dude.
So scenic. I love that this is like a sanctuary for the monkeys, and it actually seems like it was built and maintained for the monkeys. They don't allow you to have any plastic bottles in here. We went to the cafe, like Kiersten said, and got a coffee. They served it to us in glasses. We couldn't take it outside anywhere or anything like that. So they do a really good job of making sure this place stays nice and serene for the monkeys.
This is where we see the least monkeys. Here's another feeding station out here. And I read that they eat mostly sweet potatoes, actually, and then add in some bananas.
Yeah, that looks like what they got here, sweet potatoes. They're all over this place.
Wait, he's inside this pipe right here.
You can definitely tell that they're just playing.
Yeah.
There's no hissing or screeching or anything like that. It's all good fun, it seems.
And if you can see, Tyler, there's like this tube underneath.
Yeah.
And they're like going through the drainage tube and out the other side, back and forth.
Yeah, I got like a little playground set up. Oh no, this one has a rock.
He has a live frog right here. Oh.
Oh no, it's lunchtime, I guess.
No way.
Coming.
He's just playing with it, is he?
This monkey seems like he's using this rock to kind of strip the leaves off this and maybe grind them up. Maybe he's just rolling it, I don't know. Monkeys are a truly fascinating creature. They are very humanoid, obviously very intelligent, very strong, but very playful, it seems. This one's literally sleeping with his paws in his hand. What an absolutely amazing area.
I like back here, we're getting to see them like actually really play. Whereas when we were up in that seating area, they were kind of like, looking around the people, trying to take some bags, eating their food. But down here, one was playing with a rock, one with a stick, one with a frog, and some of them are just wrestling and having fun. So this is actually really, really nice back here, and surprisingly less people back here. And this is in which section? Like the conservation of the forest section?
Yeah, it's the conservation forest. And I like that back here, there's obviously like way more coverage with the trees. So it's nice and cool. It doesn't feel hot or humid, anything. It feels really nice back here. You can hear all the monkeys, bugs, everything making noise. Feels like actual nature back here. In which I was honestly a little bit shocked about Bali, because I thought it'd be a lot more naturey and less developed than it actually is. So this, set aside from everything else, is super nice. Another little feeding station. We got a little loner up here with the swings. I wish I could see him swing. That'd be so cool.
Hi, guy. Oh.
Hi, guy.
I can't tell if he wants to be alone or if he's sad that he's alone. Poor thing.
Maybe he's just pondering life.
Oh, he's so cute. If you guys don't follow the channel yet, you probably don't know, but I would like to think that I'm somewhat of a little bit of an animal whisperer. All jokes aside, I tend to make friends in zoos and stuff. We were at a zoo, and we didn't film it, but we were at a zoo in Yogyakarta, and I made friends with a little cockatiel there, and it let me pet him under the wing. And so I have hyenas that I run back and forth in the cage with. Maybe they just want to eat me, maybe we're friends and just playing, but I do love animals, and I do like to slow down if you can and just have that peace. And sometimes they really gravitate towards that. These are wild animals. I'm not going to touch them or anything like that, but man, animals are just great, aren't they? They're just such beautiful, pure souls, and I cannot get enough of this. Where are you leading us to, Tyler? Oh, these animals are in cages. I didn't think we'd see any caged animals, but maybe these are the ones that were sick or rehabbed. Let's get a closer look at this. I'm so sorry again for the raspiness in my voice, guys. Let's see here. This guy does look like he's missing one eye, doesn't he?
I feel like maybe he kind of looks older to me, to be honest.
Yeah. They definitely have a different feeling about them. Let's see if there's like signage. Ooh, I tripped over here that shows kind of why they're in here. Oh, it does. So they have their name. Okay, so Nelson is a blind adult male. So these are in here for a reason. Well, that's good though too, that this is, for wild monkeys, but then they obviously do have this section where they really care about the monkeys and about their health and taking care of even the monkeys that need special care. But you do have several in here.
Kiersten just had a nice encounter with the monkey trying to get a picture.
No, he was fine. He sat there for several minutes, and I was just watching him. But then he looked up, and I don't know if we made eye contact inappropriately or something. He was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, he did. He opened his mouth. He showed his teeth, slightly leaned forward. Not even really that threatening, to be honest, but it's enough to make you want to back up. And, yeah, you definitely command respect here. Yeah. That's for sure.
And we're not in their zone, too, but sometimes they just kind of had enough. They're like, all right, move on.
Yep. Yeah, you can see here, these are the guidelines. Don't look them in the eye. Don't bring bags. Don't touch, grab, or disturb. Don't feed. Don't take longer than 5 minutes for a picture either.
You know what? I was looking in the camera as I was taking a video and a photo. So maybe when I looked up too, we caught eyes, and it does say it's sign of aggression. So even though it wasn't for prolonged, it must have been just the right moment too, because most of the time my eyes were down. That makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of feels like everyone's kind of cleared out now. I wonder where everyone went. I bet you everyone just followed the monkeys. It kind of seemed like each time they feed them from a different area. Could be wrong about that, but that's kind of how it seemed. And the monkeys seem like they know the schedule, so they go to each location as they know it's about time. One interesting point about this place is that it actually has a crematorium and a cemetery. That's not really that interesting, but what is interesting is the way it works is the cemetery is where you get buried until they can cremate you, it sounds like, from what I've read online. Could be wrong. Google's done me dirty before, but...
Here we have what looks kind of like a warthog. You've got monkeys underneath. Here, the statues have their breasts out, and then we've got the snakes around. We've got human figures. But then coming back here further, look at this with the tongue coming out wild. And then here you've got what looks like half human. There's some wings on the back. This thing back here has a giant man member. It's just like each of these is so unique and different. Wow. This is honestly so interesting. And then up here in the front, there's another statue. Oh, there's a bunch of monkeys around. The monkey statues, of course, I mean. All of these. And then up here. Wow. How interesting is that? But we're kind of getting into that congested area again. I don't love to be in these super busy, congested areas. To be honest, it gives me a little bit of anxiety. Let's keep moving on and see what other temples we can find. Were other temples this way?
I'm not sure. But what I do want to point out is that these steps are not to be stepped on. So don't be that tourist, because over there's a ton of people disregarding that to get a picture up there, and you definitely don't want to be that person.
It does.
Oh, what is up here? Maybe it's a only one-way entry. Who knows? No. It definitely says closed, but you can get a picture with the temple, kind of.
And just kind of see. Wow, even the gate there, when they move, is really, really cool. The gate there reminds me of, we went to the temple in Solo, and it had these puppet figures that they would do the shows with. Take a look at that. Doesn't it give you, like, reminiscent of that?
It does. The art here, the traditional art in Indonesia, is beautiful. You can get a good look at this temple here. I wish we could go in.
That's breathtaking.
It looks very gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
But I assume for the name of preservation, nobody's allowed in there. Maybe just today, maybe ever. I don't know. All right. Well, there's other temples here, so maybe we can find our way to a different one. All right. So we got ticket, cremation temple, cemetery. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's what is the cemetery or the cremation temple, which you're not allowed to go into. So that would make sense, but I just don't see where the actual temple is.
There's people walking back here.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try. It seems like the map is telling us that this one over here that we were just at that's closed is the main temple, closed for, I don't know, restoration or something.
He's calling the monkeys over for food time. That's what that sound was.
Ah.
And they're all coming. Look at this.
I knew it. I knew that they were on some type of queue in different areas for feeding. Yeah, you can see them all coming. He just threw a banana. This monkey's gonna come get the banana.
He's weary though.
He is. He took it really shy, like. Yeah, you can see them all coming from the forest over there.
It's interesting, all their different comfortability levels, because some jump right on your shoulders and some he tiptoed out to grab the banana and ran back. Very interesting.
All right, so we came down these steps again, and apparently we didn't go this way, which is the wooden bridge. We've been quite sporadic. We've been here, left, center, right, center, all over the place today. We're just following the monkeys and, yeah, trying to have a good time, but let's see what these people are looking at.
There's some beautiful nature.
Ooh, some like beautiful vines. I wonder if like the monkeys ever swing on them. Oh yeah, we definitely did not go this way. What a beautiful view though. Oh my gosh. We have friend sitting on the ledge. I wonder if he will be peaceful with us as we pass by, or curious. Only one way to find out. And he is friend. Success. Oh man, guys, and we came down here. Gorgeous view. We have these lizard statues that you can stand in there and take a photo with, and then these vines with the tree, I don't know, maybe 50 feet high. Absolutely gorgeous. And then down here, some nice running water. Very aesthetic, very nice.
If I were a monkey, this is where I would be. On this ledge right here, listening to this water. Nobody can touch me, I'm far enough away. I want to be there right now, and I'm not a monkey. Just sitting here listening to the water.
Oh wow. Insane.
Hey, Tyler.
Oh wow, there's a bridge up here.
Why don't I take this real quick so you can just show them your new trick you just learned. I was getting fanned all of a sudden, and Tyler had this big leaf that he's fanning us with. And I said, I feel like a monkey queen right now. How innovative.
Don't buy any of the fans people try to sell you. Just find a big leaf.
Oh, man. And it wasn't plucked either. It was on the bridge. Oh, man. Yes, this is gorgeous. And up here, too, we even have this monkey up here just hanging out. Wow. And then over here, and then down here is just right where we were standing with all that water down here. What a scenic area. Just panning up so you can see the absolute beauty in this area.
Oh yeah, it's a huge queue of people over here. But it does look like some type of temple over here, but again, you can't really get in.
Oh, wow. These leaves are like Swiss cheese. I don't know what's going on here. That's really cool. And then this is just so mossy, and Tyler's leaf fan is going over here. But just so mossy and just, it's stunning. Just, I love how this stays so natural and untouched. And then it's just so peaceful. Here it looks like this monkey got somebody's necklace. They're snatching today. So be careful. They said anything that looks like a peanut, jewelry, shiny, rings, necklaces, they'll try to snatch them. We've seen them try to take bags, so just be careful. Right here, you've got the temple guard down here. And he is coming mighty close. We'll let him pass through with respect there. Whew, all right. So up here, we've got several monkeys just preening each other. These big statues, which again, I love, but I have to be honest, a lot of the statues that we've seen are very seemingly kind of sexual in nature. Oh, and we are literally painting the grates right here, but we don't have any signage. So we'll probably have painted shoes now, but at least they're black on the bottom. That's a little interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So careful around that. I wonder how they keep the monkeys off of that. Let's see, over here, I think we just have more monkeys. I don't think we can see much more temple, but yeah, we do have more monkeys just hanging out here, a big old group of them. And it says under construction, but honestly, I kind of like that it's kind of blocked off, and you can see there's a lot of monkeys out here really just enjoying themselves. So this guy right here just fed him corn, and because he's an employee here, and he took it right out of his hand. And I think these guys up here, he walked over to other ones and they got kind of jealous. So this guy said, nope, that corn is all for me. And he can get close right now because he just wants to be by this guy. He's going to be really chill now. He pet him and everything. How crazy. And then you've got all these little ones up here. They were kind of giving little acts of dominance and playing around. And this guy here just laid down, put his belly up. I don't know if that's an act of submission, but look at it. I guess when you are the provider of food, you can do what you want. That is crazy. Would you have the guts to do that?
They scare me a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say for Tyler, to be a little honest, there's two things that kind of frighten Tyler a little. One is monkeys, which I've learned today. The other is horses. That makes more sense because they're very big. But monkeys are very strong, and I would not mess with them. And you can see those teeth. Even now that this guy with the food is gone, I'm going to back away from this guy because, you know, I'm gonna go with stranger danger here. He's following the guy with the food. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he went right back up to him. So he really is following him for the food.
That's his guy.
And now all the little monkeys are spreading out a little bit. Now that the big guy's gone. Oh, how cute are they? This is truly just magical. Truly such a wonderful day here. I've had so much fun. It doesn't look like any of these temples are really open though. I'm gonna walk by these guys playing too. Wow, you can get so close here. There's such close quarters here, but yeah, I don't think any of these temples are open really today. Now it is the day after Napi, so there's a possibility that that may have something to do with it. And it seems like in here, all the way back here, is where the best photo op is in the entire Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary. But wow. All right, I'm gonna go get some water and then we'll continue.
All right, it actually started raining super hard. So we ducked into the cafe, tried to escape the rain, hydrate with some water a little bit. But yeah, it seems like the monkeys are all kind of gone. They went somewhere to take some respite from the rain. We have these guys up here. They were ducking under this ledge for some rain, but honestly, I think we're gonna end the video there. This was our first impressions of Bali here in Ubud at the sanctuary for the monkeys, the Sacred Monkey Sanctuary, and yeah, what an amazing time this is. I honestly planned on being here for a little bit and then going out and exploring Ubud a little more, but it seems like this is honestly a full video. It's a full day's adventure. You can easily spend several hours here just admiring the monkeys, looking around, looking at the temples. So I'm gonna leave it here. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe, please like the video, share it, everything else. What'd you think of the monkeys?
This is fantastic. We spent 4 hours here and we only ducked inside because it was raining, so you could easily spend several hours here. Be respectful of those monkeys and don't look them in the eye. But oh my gosh, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this day, and if you've already subscribed, we love you guys.
Till next time, guys. Safe travels.
Bye, guys.